In the last 7 days, we have generated over 100 high-quality window tint leads for this client for only $2.69 per lead and only $280 of total ad spend. Now in this video, what I'm going to do is break down the client situation, why we decided meta ads were going to be his best bet, and then what exactly we did to get results like this so that you can do the same in your own shop. Now first, I want to give a quick introduction on myself, who I am, and what I do. So my name is Chris Dubas. I run Tinted Media. We're a growth partner for auto styling shops, window tint, PPF, and ceramic coating, and we help them scale up through both Meta and Google Ads, whichever is going to be best for their situation in their area, either one or the other or both. Then once we've got the leads coming in, we use AI systems and software to make sure that we're maximizing conversion and efficiency in the business. In addition to that, the other thing that we're going to be doing is helping out with sales systems. So we have an internal call team that can call leads for the shop, qualify them, and only send over the ready to buy customers, or systems around how to actually close sales and collect deposits on the phone. And these are the same systems that I use in my own shop to make anywhere from $10,000 to $15,000 every single week and get a 3x return on ad spend from just deposits. Meaning if I put $1,000 into the ads, I'm getting $3,000 back in just deposits, not even including the total booking value. So this client came to us and he had just been dropped by a dealer. The dealer brought things in-house and he no longer had that contract. Now this dealer was making up about 60% of his revenue. So you can imagine that's a huge drop, especially for overnight, just like that. And this is why we always say, while dealer contracts are great, they'll add stability to the business. At times, you also need to have a solid foundation of retail work and not have such a high percent of your revenue coming from just one source. Now, as you can imagine, this client was in a bit of a panic state. He needed something to get set up so that he didn't have to, move out the shop, find a different way to pay his bills, or fire any employees. So he came to us, told us the situation, just got dropped by the dealer, it's making up 60% of the revenue, and I need a new way to bring in high-quality customers ASAP, ASAP. He had no time to spare. He needed things to work like that overnight. So based on that, we said, okay, meta ads are going to be your best option. Reason being, meta ads are going to get you extremely fast results. You'll get leads typically within the first 24 to 48 hours. And while these leads are lower quality than Google, you're going to get a lot faster results. Google might take a few weeks, even a few months at times, to fully optimize, to fully dial in. And with this client timeline, he needed money from week 1 to pay the bills. So we landed on Meta, and then we immediately got to work building the campaign out. We got everything up and running for him in just 72 hours, and I'm about to break down exactly how we did this, how we structured the campaign, and everything that you need to do in your shop in order to do the exact same thing. So you can see here, and just going into the ads manager, 104 leads, $2.69 a lead, and $280 total ad spend. We've got one campaign built out, so 3-2, it's now 3-12. So 10 days into this campaign, and if we go to maximum time, we can see that he's at 110 leads 10 days in. He's averaging 11 high-quality leads every single day reaching out to get his services. Imagine the difference that that would make on your business. And this is from the start. No optimization time whatsoever, straight out the gate, getting leads for under $3. Now, what you want to do is have one campaign, and inside of that campaign, you want to have 2 ad sets to start with. Now, this does slightly depend on your budget. His budget is $40 per day, so we landed on 2 ad sets, and the big thing we're testing between these ad sets is audience. So we've got an open audience ad set and a 25 to 55 male audience ad set. Difference between these, pretty obvious. One is just an open audience, one is a bit more targeted. Now let me open this up and show you how we did it. So in the ad set level, you're going to be able to scroll down, and you're going to go to audience. Then you're going to see we've got the location obviously selected, and then we have got the suggested audience as well. So if we go to suggestions, we can see 25 to 55 male only. Detailed targeting, we almost always recommend leaving off, especially at the beginning of your campaign. Now, based on the results here, it's extremely even in terms of performance. Typically, you will see a very large swing in which of these does better, but it's very 50-50. Sometimes you're going to do best with open, some are going to do best with 25 to 55, and some are going to do even, just like for this client. Now, once we've tested audiences, found the winner, what we can do is actually start to experiment with the placements. What the placements are is going to be down here. You click on show more settings, and then you can show exactly where your ad is being shown. Now, when you start to test placements, what you're going to want to do is typically uncheck apps sites, uncheck search results, uncheck in-stream videos. Make sure that stories and reels are all selected, and then make sure that for feeds, you only have Facebook feed and Instagram feed and nothing else. And then, once you've got those two things figured out, once you've got those two winners determined, you've pretty much got your winning settings for Facebook, and the rest of your ad performance and the rest of your testing is going to be based around your offer, your creative, and your copy. So the big thing to note is that if you have a bad offer, the rest of your ads are going to do terrible. Now, I'm not going to show you the exact offer that we're running for this client, just because this is a winning offer that we're using for all of our clients across the country right now, and I don't want to expose that and have it super saturated. But spend a lot of time thinking about how you can make an extremely compelling offer that when the lead, when the audience sees it, they have no choice but to actually click, but to reach out and get your quote. Or if you want to be smart about it and do it the way we do it, not even get a quote, have a flat price that they can reach out for. For example, a set price for the sides and back, and then package it in a way that is extremely compelling and extremely selling, extremely persuasive for the client to reach out, and then book with a deposit on the phone call. That's one of the biggest things when it comes to closing these leads is your offer as well. If you have a low quality offer, you're going to have low quality leads. If you have a high quality offer, you're going to have high quality leads who are willing and able to pay deposits on the spot. Now, if we go into the ad set level, what we're going to see is 3 different videos all being tested at once. Because there's only small changes in these videos, it's nothing with the overall style, nothing with the offer, we can place them all in the same ad set. So Facebook will automatically figure out, okay, which video is best for this audience and show that video. Now in here you can see Facebook showed this to 1,800 people, and the other videos only got showed to 38 and 37 people. Just showing that they found a winner fast, they found what was going to work, and that's what they pushed. Then if we go back to the other ad set, we can see it's actually the exact same video that ended up winning in the same type of results here. 17,000 people versus only 85 and only 197. Now, one thing to note is that when you do have a big difference in your offer and your video style, you're going to want to separate it by the ad set. So if we had a completely different type of video, then instead of putting it in the same ad set, we would have a new ad set that was titled Video Style 2, and then obviously open, or 25 mail, and open. So that's kind of the basics of how we set up this campaign, how we got this client over 100 high quality leads in a single week, and how you can do the same for your own shop. Now, if you want my team to come into your business and implement all of these systems for you, teach you exactly how to close Facebook leads, get deposits, and get as many leads as possible, then click in the link below to book a call, and I'll talk to you there.